In this video, I'm going to share my secret of how I take beginners who are always avoiding the dance floor, super uncomfortable dancing at any party, and I turn them into people who cannot get off the dance floor. I'm going to show you exactly my strategy, how it works. So recently I've been thinking about what makes us enjoy dancing. Sure, having the skills is one thing, but just because you know how to do something, it doesn't mean that you're going to enjoy doing it, right? And I feel like once we enjoy dancing, it truly shows, the confidence shines through whatever we're doing on the dance floor, especially when we're in public, in social settings. I feel like that this is what is missing a lot of times. You have to like the way you look dancing to truly enjoy it. There's no way around it. Once you like the way you look dancing, that confidence will shine through. So not only you will feel great, but you will look great as well, and other people will notice that. I can tell you that when I was learning how to dance, I only started to like it when I was able to look at myself in the mirror, and I was like, wow, okay, she gets it. I can move and it looks good. And before that, anytime I would practice the moves, it will feel like I'm doing drills. Basically, it felt like work. I didn't really enjoy it. But of course, it takes time to get to that point, right? And enjoying dancing, it has a lot to do with finding the style that you like. Even if you don't know how to dance yet, I'm sure you know what you would like to look like. You can see other people dancing and immediately you're like, okay, I wish I could dance like him, or I wish I could dance like her. Or you see someone dancing all crazy and you're like, I would never do that, right? So that's already an indication which style of dancing you gravitate towards. I noticed that some people like those, smooth, sexy hip movements with a lot of arms moving. Some people prefer more basic, casually just grooving to the music, knee bend, footwork with some torso. Or some people like to mix both. That's me. I do a lot. Let me know, what is your style? Do you have a preference? Even out of those two, let me know in the comments which style you prefer. I'm curious to see out of you guys who are watching my videos, do you prefer more smooth hip movements, sexy stuff, or just grooving to the music, doing basic moves, footwork, torso, arms? So let me know. Since the style of dancing has a lot to do with the types of movements that we're using, the types of dance moves, you have to know which movements you gravitate towards, right? And you have to be able to enjoy the movements you're doing. You're not going to be forcing yourself to do the stuff that you don't really like. And as a former professional dancer, I can tell you that I had to suffer through a lot of moves, even hated, low-key. I didn't like them at all, just because they were a part of choreography that I had to memorize and then perform in front of hundreds of people. So fortunately, when we dance at a party, nobody's forcing us to do anything. You decide what steps, what movements you want to do. It's just all a part of your self-expression. It's called freestyle dancing. This is what we do when we are at a party. You're choosing the moves that you like. And if you want to enjoy yourself dancing at a party, concert, bar, club, whatever you go out, mind you, not all dance moves are applicable to those social situations, casual social settings. So for example, the dance moves that you see on TikTok or the dance moves that are part of the choreography, they are pretty big, expressive, very energetic, and I don't see people doing that on the dance floor. Those moves are meant to be performed. They are big on purpose, right? For example, on TikTok, those movements have to entertain. So of course they are exaggerated. But when you're on the dance floor, you want to be able to do those casual, natural looking movements. So of course you have a ton of examples on my channel. I usually stick to those movements so that you guys are prepared for the dance floor. Another crucial part to enjoying dancing is getting your skills to the point where you like the way you're doing those movements. Because if you lack the skills, it doesn't matter how good the movement looks in general, it might not look as good on you, if you know what I mean. You would do the movement that you love, but then you see yourself in the mirror and it looks not right, okay? So making sure you're practicing the movements so that the body can internalize them, it can get used to them, and it's then easy for you to do the movements, and then it will show, you will enjoy doing them once you're at that point. And I know you will ask how long it takes to get the movement to look great. I can tell you that, for example, for students in my program, they start to see progress after like a few weeks. So it's not overnight. It doesn't happen right away. It takes consistent practice. So don't just try to like learn one move and then you leave it for a week or two. You don't get back to it because you're not giving it a chance to get better, right? We want to be able to be consistent with our practice. I hope these insights help you continue to build your style, continue to improve. If you need more help, remember that I help hundreds of people, hundreds of adults in my program go from not feeling great on the dance floor, usually avoiding it, to being able to dance and enjoy themselves, dance with a smile on their faces. So if you want to get to that point where, again, you look at yourself in the mirror and you're impressed with what you're seeing, I invite you to book a consultation with me. I'll be able to help inside my online program. And yeah, that's it for today. Let me know if you like this video, share it with anyone who needs help dancing, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.